Lee Mainprize here from mainstructor.com, and on this episode we're going to talk about lead generation, and specifically internet-based lead generation. Now this is generally, the big bugbear for most school owners is how do we get those leads every day, every week, every month that are going to generate those sales, so that we can continue to grow our schools, because of course we're always losing people, and it's about it's a key thing to find that point of where you have stability in your school, because however much bigger your school gets, the more percentage of people you're going to lose. So this is an absolute fundamental thing, and probably the number one thing that school owners will struggle with is lead generation and converting them to members. So let's look at how the most effective way right here and now, how we can get those leads. Last month, by utilizing this strategy, and amongst with a couple of others, I generated over 300 leads and signed over 60 people. And I've got a free report which I'll talk to you about at the end, which you can grab a copy of, which actually shows you screenshots and proof as well. So let's look at the most effective way that we can generate leads. And the easiest way is obviously we can do time intensive stuff, like we can deliver leaflets, we can do malls, we can do exhibitions, we can do school talks, and all of those things are going to work, but none of them are going to work as well as this. Now I'm not saying we should ignore those things, but if we're not doing this and we're not doing it really well, then we are missing out on probably the easiest way to generate leads and new students. So lead generation. So the first thing that we're going to look at is we need traffic. Okay, and the number one place is Facebook. Facebook is an absolute gold mine, and so with Facebook, we're going to place an ad. We can target the right demographic of people. We can target ads for age, gender. We can target demographics, children, whether they've got children, how old. We can target so many things. This is what's so cool about it. So we can really drill down our audience and our demographic as to who we want to target, who are our best customers, so we can get our ads in front of the right people. Okay, so that's the first thing. And then you want the right copy, the right bait. In other words, the right offer that's going to get people to click through on the ad and get them to take some action. So once we've got the ad on Facebook and we've got traffic coming to, what we have is what we call a capture page. Now, this is a little bit different to a website, because a website is basically like an online brochure. And in most cases, it has no direct, there's no meaning. It's just some information online. Whereas really, what your online presence wants to do is, the only reason your online presence is there is to generate leads and generate inquiries. So a capture page is a one-page website. Some people call it a landing page, a squeeze page. It's basically a one-page website. So there's no other choice but to either sign up for the offer or not. And we want to use copy which is talking about transformation. What we're talking about is taking the potential prospect who has a problem. It could be weight, overweight. It could be lack of confidence. And in our landing page, we're going to talk about transforming that person from the before state to the after state. And we're going to use words like, so you can achieve this, so you can do this. And I talked about that. You can check out one of my other videos which talks about how to sell in this format. But basically, you're going to use the kind of language which is transformative for the person. Where they are now to where they want to be is going to be the trigger that's going to get them with an attractive offer to get them to fill in their details. And then we have our lead from there. So once we have the lead person has gone on from Facebook, they've clicked on the ad, they go to the capture page, they think, yeah, that sounds awesome, fill in their details, their name, their email, their phone number, and then they're becoming an automated process. The automated process is, we're obviously going to telephone that prospect, and we're going to do it quite quickly. The longer you leave it, the harder it is to make that appointment. So we want to get onto those people quite quickly and make that appointment. The second thing is, we're going to send a series of emails over a couple of weeks. And we can do SMS messages as well, which work really well. I have another method actually, which I've just been using in the last month, which has been producing absolutely amazing results. And is actually at the forefront of internet marketing. It is absolutely amazing, and that's some of the stuff that I cover in my Business Samurai Inner Circle. But basically what I'm getting at with this concept is telephone, email, SMS. So they're getting lots of contact, and the reason why that is crucial is because 80% of people will only respond after between the 4th and the 8th contact. So if you only phone them up once or twice, you're missing out on all those prospects. This is why we have this automated response, emails going out, SMS, telephone calls, so that we can get that person in front of us, because that's all that matters. We can't sell on the phone, we can't sell via email. We basically want to get that prospect in front of us. Okay, then we have the appointment. And of course, when we do the appointment, we're going to use exactly the same thing as on the landing page. We're going to talk about the person has a problem, and we're going to provide the solution. So it's similar to a doctor's scenario. You go in, okay, you're going to find out what the issues are, and you're going to diagnose, and then you're going to prescribe and show them how your classes can help them transform into where they want to be, which of course they're going to sign up if you do that. And so you're going to close that person from there. So this is basically a very simple process here. The other thing to think about is what we call retargeting. Now, you've probably been on Facebook and you've been on a website or you've clicked on a product and you've seen that service popping up in the ads. Now, this is what we call retargeting. Basically, it means that the website will have a pixel installed so that it tracks you. So if you've been on their site, it's then showing up that their ad, which is appropriate because you've already shown the interest. This is what retargeting is. So this again works really well. So we can set up retargeting. So basically, if someone's been to the capture page from the traffic, from the ad, we can retarget them. So we can click there about, hey, why didn't you claim the offer? You never claimed your offer. And also we can set it up so if somebody has filled in their details but hasn't made the appointment, we can retarget them as well. So again, this whole process is about maximizing those returns from what we spend on our adverts and converting them into members. So basically, I think with my ad spend, just roughly last month was probably, I think it was around about, between $300 and $400. And we generated 60 signups. So the profit, when you consider that, a student is going to cost, maybe the value of a student is 2,000, times it like that, profits and the return on investment, the ROI, is absolutely massive. So this is why this is absolutely the number one way that you can generate leads daily and figure out and master that headache of where you get those new people from, because it can be a real burn if you don't. And also what you want to do is get my free PDF where I'll give you the information, the handout on this, and then you can have a look at that. But these are the exact things that I'll be covering in my Business Samurai Inner Circle. And you can go over to my website, mainstructor.com. It's not for everybody, because generally I'll only work with people, that have forward momentum, people that are doing well but want to do better. They have a good reputation in their area, and also they are coachable. These are the people that are a good fit for me and will work well for me, and we can achieve a lot together. So if you want more details about that, you can find out later. And so there we have it, lead generation.